Hello my peoples, this is Kitty with atolavisuals. I no longer have the Beholder DS1 with me. I've gone and returned it. I just couldn't find the reasoning behind keeping it for paid gigs when I was struggling with it just for YouTube. Every time you went from inverted to regular, normal to inverted, it would just start freaking out. Every time you would angle it a certain way, it'd start freaking out. It's not even like subtle shakiness. It'll just start spazzing like, ugh. And to me that was not okay. Another thing is I didn't really like the design of the handle itself. It was like, I know it's gonna sound really perverted, but it's really girthy and short and girthy is not my thing. It's just what I'm saying. So the fact that matters because when you go from inverted to normal again, I feel like I'm gonna drop it when I'm like doing low angles over water, for instance. Like I'm just scared the whole thing is just gonna like go kaplump. And then, yeah. I know I've been complaining about it the first part of this video, but it does have some pros. It does have some pros. The first one is it's pretty affordable compared to a Movi, compared to Steadicam, GlideCam, for instance. The price is definitely worth what you're paying for. Even though I had issues myself, I think the outcome, if you're willing to put the patience into it, is still worth it, rather than like handheld or just having stagnant shots with a tripod. Like it's totally worth it getting a handheld gimbal, always. I think the price right now, I got it for $600. I think the prices are raising actually. They're gonna be like $650, I think close to $700 now. So I'd take that into account. Another thing is that it's super lightweight. Like you're not straining your back or your shoulders or like anything. So the fact that it's still lightweight, the case itself is super portable. You could fit that thing into your backpack. There's no assembly required. There's no tools except for to use the quick play, you gotta get a screwdriver. But other than that, it's pretty much ready to go as soon as you get it, which is superb. It could fit the weight of a DSLR, which is pretty amazing. A lot of gimbals have a weight limit, but this one you could fit your 5D Mark IVs if you bought one of those already. Another pro I saw was that it had double locks on either side of the axis, so it was super secure. You wouldn't be worried about after you stabilize if they would come loose. Other than the fact that it's super jittery and the handle design is pretty poor in my mind, they don't give you a battery charger, because if you have a second set of batteries, you can't charge it at the same time as using the gimbal itself. You're gonna have to also purchase an external battery. Another thing that bothered me was that after using it for a couple minutes, like 10 minutes, like it would start to get this like little lean and start tilting this way, or is it this way? I'm not sure. It would lean a little bit to a certain direction, and when you're trying to get like super like straight on mid shots, like you could really see it in the lines that it's tilted and crooked, and there's like no easy way to calibrate it when you're like out in the field, you know what I'm saying? Almost always, every shot I had, it was starting to lean over it, and I'd rebalance it, I'd try to like fix it up a little bit, I'd restart it over and over and over again, but it still continued to have this problem. And actually one of my friends had the exact same gimbal, and the fact that he told me about it before I even got it, I was like, nah, it's just his. His is just, you know, a lemon. And I got mine, it was the same exact issue, so they need to fix that. I don't know what their deal is with the fucking lean, but fix it. Okay, because it's not cool. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to be showing off the Zhiyun Crane, which I find an upgrade from the Beholder DS1. I know I'm shit talking on the Beholder DS1. I've seen videos of people like praising it. I really wanted to love it. I really did. I did a lot of research on picking the best one, and then having it in my hands and testing it out, it was just not for me. So if you have any comments, questions, if you want to disagree with me, go ahead, post below. Thank you for watching. This is Kitty with Atola. I will see you next week.